They're not your real friends.
9 and all the rest of them are real.
I'll make this simple. Hand over the shard, or say goodbye to your friends forever.
Sonic, no!
Get ready to rev up those Hedgehog engines and dive into the world of Sonic Prime. Brace yourself for mind-bending adventures, epic showdowns, and the introduction of some fan-favourite characters. So grab your chili dogs and buckle up, because what we're about to unleash is a whirlwind of Sonic goodness. I'm Gunnzey from SLUURP, and these are our 5 pitches for Sonic Prime Season 3. Number 5. Introduce Silver the Hedgehog. Now, I don't want to sound repetitive, but seriously, Silver needs to make his grand entrance in this series like ASAP. We've already talked about this in our previous video, 5 pitches for Sonic Prime Season 2, and our excitement for Silver's appearance has only intensified since that point. So why do we think Silver would be a perfect fit for this storyline? Well, let me break it down for you. First off, his character brings a whole new vibe to the Sonic Prime universe. Picture this, a hedgehog from a distant future with time traveling abilities and a sleek futuristic aesthetic. It's a kind of cool factor that fits right into the dystopian world of Sonic Prime. But it's not just about the looks. From a storytelling perspective, Silver could add some serious depth to Sonic's journey. It's unlikely that they'll rehash the 06 story for this. They'll probably already know each other at this point if he does end up making it into the series. We all know Sonic can be a bit cocky and reckless, right? Well, enter Silver, the mentor figure who could teach him a thing or two about humility and strategy. Imagine the scenario: Sonic, realizing he needs some guidance, takes off on an epic adventure to the future universe searching for Silver. Silver, with his wisdom and experience, becomes the ultimate wingman, assisting Sonic in his time-bending multiverse escapades. It's an opportunity for character development and friendship, and seriously awesome tag team action. Kinda like what we saw between Shadow and Sonic in Season 3. Number 4. Resolve 9 vs Sonic. The epic conclusion of Sonic Prime Season 2 left us on the edge of our seats, craving more answers and excitement. As the finale unfolded, we were introduced to 9's true intentions, revealing a twist that took us by surprise. It seems that 9's plans extends far beyond restoring Green Hills. It's about creating a new world, one that reflects his own vision. With 9's vast knowledge and his ability to mend the shattered prism, he becomes a key player in the ongoing conflict. He's well aware by restoring the world he's risking erasing his own existence. Now, the big question remains, will 9 and Sonic engage in an intense showdown? Fans are eagerly anticipating a clash between these two iconic characters. After all, the bond between Sonic and 9 runs deep, and there's a chance that their shared experience and understanding could lead to resolution that transcends mere physical confrontation. Number 3. More character moments. Season 2 of Sonic Prime has been hailed as a significant improvement over its predecessor. But there's one aspect that has left me wanting more. Throughout the season, there seemed to be a heavier focus on action rather than character development. As per WildBrain Studios' report, it's been confirmed that at least 24 episodes of Sonic Prime has been produced. With this information, it is understandable that the showrunners may have chosen to allocate a significant portion of those episodes to action-packed sequences, potentially reserving the final 8 episodes for the culmination of the character arcs in Season 3. Now, some might argue that since Sonic Prime is primarily targeted towards younger audiences, there's a tendency to prioritise action over dialogue-driven scenes. However, we firmly believe that the power of character development lies in meaningful and engaging dialogue. In Season 2, we have glimpsed some incredible character moments amid the action-packed sequences. Take for instance the dynamic exchange between Sonic and Shadow, or take the intense confrontation between Sonic and 9 in the season finale. This all showcased the strength of the character-driven dialogue driving the narrative forward. As we look ahead to Season 3, we hope we have an even greater emphasis on these dialogue-driven scenes. These moments allow characters to shine, their relationships to deepen, and their personal journeys to unfold. Sonic Prime has the potential to deliver captivating dialogue that explores the complexity of its characters. Number 2. Embrace Shadow's potential. When Season 2 kicked off, the Sonic vs Shadow storyline had us hooked from the start. The fight scenes, the dialogue, everything about their dynamic was on point. It felt like the show was setting up an incredible buddy cop adventure with Sonic and Shadow taking centre stage. However, as the season progressed, it became evident that Shadow was relegated to a secondary role, akin to Cortana and Master Chief. Now, some might argue that keeping Shadow in a supporting role is a wise decision. After all, the focus should be on Sonic, and elevating Shadow to a hero status could potentially detract from the core narrative. But let's not overlook the undeniable chemistry between Sonic and Shadow in this series. It's a perfect match, and it feels like a missed opportunity not to have more of Shadow's presence in this series. Speaking of missed opportunities, how have we not seen the dynamic duo of Shadow and Rouge on the screen together? Their relationship and interactions could add a whole new level of intrigue and excitement to the storyline. Let's embrace the potential of Shadow the Hedgehog, give him more screen time, more character development, and let's see him team up with Rouge in an epic adventure. Number 1. Wrap up this arc. As we mentioned before, it's been reported that this series has already produced 24 episodes. Originally envisioned as one season, it was later split into 3, with Season 2 utilising reused assets and only adding Chaos Sonic as a new addition. If we view Seasons 1 and 2 as the Shatterverse arc, exploring the multiverses and different dimensions, it opens up the possibility for the next arc to delve into the concept of time and the impact of our cast of characters' actions on their own timelines, particularly in the future. Can you see where this is heading, SLUURP heads? This leads us back to our number 5 pitch. After the Shatterverse arc concludes in Season 3, it would be the perfect opportunity to introduce Silver the Hedgehog and Blaze the Cat as the initial protagonists in Season 4. They would seek answers and resolutions for what transpired in their future timeline after Sonic shattered the Paradox Prism. Ideally, we would like to see a hint of what's to come in Season 4 at the end of Season 3. Both seasons have had somewhat of an ambiguous ending and don't fully wrap up the story. While they may leave us on cliffhangers, there's always a fear that beloved shows may never get proper conclusions, especially considering Netflix's history of cancelling series. The promise of wrapping up the arc in Season 3 also opens up the possibility of new locations and characters in the future. We mentioned Silver and Blaze, but we could also explore past and even more distant future versions of our favourite characters. The potential for expanding the Sonic Prime universe is exciting and full of endless opportunities. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, and those were just our 5 pitches for Sonic Prime Season 3. What do you think of these ideas? Don't forget to subscribe to the SLUURP channel for more Sonic content, and stay tuned for all the latest updates on Season 3.
Monsters, tell me, do you believe in those monsters? I'm talking dreams so big that they